What's going on, my people, my people? It's your boy AK Infinity, back at you with another one. Real quick report. Before we get into it though, you know the usual. Follow me on Twitter, AK Infinity _VBS. This is the Rockets Propaganda Channel, and we got a quick report from Bobby Marks from the Hoops Hype podcast. So there was a little tidbit in there regarding the Rockets, and this is just a report. This really ain't breaking or nothing. This ain't nothing new. We've been knowing this since really the summertime. So the Rockets are open to moving Victor Oladipo's contract along with Jock Landale. We knew that though. We've been knowing that. That's not news. That's not really news at all. But the tidbit that came out of the podcast earlier was the Rockets are looking to grab a starting caliber player using them two salaries. Okay, real quick. English lesson. Starting caliber player does not necessarily mean the player will start. Let's get that out the way. Please, let's make sure that we're paying attention to the English language here. So, this can mean many things. This can mean that this player could start. Not that they couldn't. The player could start, permanently, or maybe in a pinch during injuries or whatever, shaking up the lineup. Who knows? Udoka gonna do what Udoka gonna do with the whatever ingredients that Rafael Stone gives him. But I've seen some people throw some names out there, man. I've seen Clint Capella and AJ Griffin from Atlanta. I've seen somebody else say, who was that? I think somebody mentioned Walker Kessler or Larry Markkinen from Utah. That ain't happening, y'all. That one I can tell you ain't happening. The Utah one, that ain't gonna happen, bro. What I would think would make some sense, because the Jock and Oladipo contracts kind of match up straight up with this one player, is Malcolm Brogdon out of Portland. Portland, they just got stomped out by the Thunder, and they're probably like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get off this man right now while we still can and get some value for him. I don't know what value they gonna still get from Malcolm Brogdon. I don't know. He been hooping though, but well, Blazers don't look good at all. They ain't looking good at all. But yeah, another player that I kind of heard is one of them people from Golden State, man. I wouldn't mind Kevon Looney being a backup for Şengün, but that don't make sense for them though, because they lose Kevon Looney and you gonna replace him with Jock Landale. Come on, man, let's be serious here. That ain't gonna happen. I don't know. There are some other people that out there that maybe we're not thinking of right now. Please, DeJounte Murray to Houston is not gonna happen. So y'all can kind of go ahead and swallow that one. But I know off of this report, there's gonna be a lot of wild takes, creating BS narratives all over the place, because that's just what Rockets Twitter does, right? Just can't leave well enough alone. Just can't do it. But let me know in the comments down below if there's any players within reason, and I stress within reason, that you think could be had with the Oladipo and Jock Landale contracts. Personally, I think that ain't gonna really be enough if you're really trying to grab like a good deal. You're gonna have to throw in a pick or two. Tate and Holiday probably still on the block. I can tell you right now, the Rockets, if they really want to make a deal, like a big deal, well, it doesn't have to be a huge one, but a big enough one, an impact deal, maybe for a strong rotation player, which is starting caliber. The deal gonna have to consist of Oladipo, Landale, Holiday, and Tate to go along with at least one first. That's gonna be the deal right there, if they really want to make a move. I don't know. I mean, out of that foursome, maybe two of them are playable on a contender. Maybe Tate and Holiday maybe can give somebody some good minutes. Maybe Boston, probably give Boston some good minutes. Maybe New York, probably give them some good minutes because they're trying to make some moves. Hell, maybe even Indiana. Buddy Hield might be a guy. Now that I'm thinking about it, I know the Pistons want to get off of some guys. Maybe the Pistons could be a trade partner. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be that whole package of Jock, Oladipo, Tate, Aaron Holiday in the first, but I'm just spitballing some teams out there right now. Yeah, y'all let me know. Maybe the Raptors, but I don't see Pascal Siakam being somebody that the Rockets would target within reason. I don't really see that being realistic. Yeah, I'm not really looking at a bunch of rosters and teams right now, but I'm really focused more on, internal growth and development with these guys. See, Cam Whitmore's coming along. Hell, we want to talk about starting caliber players. We got 2 starting caliber players coming off the bench right now, and Tari Eason and Cam Whitmore. If we're gonna be real about it, both of them starting caliber right now for this team. They could start and nobody would bat an eye. Both of them could. So we'll see. Let me know in the comments down below what y'all think. Who y'all think we could possibly grab? What are y'all's trade deadline prospects? Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, this is your boy AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter at AKInfinity_VVS. This is the Rockets Propaganda Channel, and we out.